just got a new show for y'all. This woman still has not got over the fact that Trump's going to be her president. She goes off. She is upset that Kamala is not going to be president. And she goes off on everybody in the convenience store. Watch this.
You're gone.
This whole country is mentally ill. This whole country is mentally fucking ill.
It's going to be better than ever.
Yeah, because you're a racist piece of shit who can't wait.
Can't wait.
You know what? When your Social Security is gone, you ugly piece of shit, you'll be the last one fucking laughing, not the rest of us. Oh my God. I know you can barely read, and you've only got a 6th grade level of education, you piece of shit. But I can tell the only joke around here is you, and look at the fucking mirror.
Stop it.
You know, this is exactly why Trump got elected, for crazy people like you.
I'm not crazy, okay? All right? I'm worried about the women in the country. I know you can't care because you're going to go back and drink your beers in your truck and not give a about anybody but yourself.
I am.
But the rest of us have to deal with your did to the rest of the country.
Maybe try low-fat milk.
It's going to get beautiful.
You're lucky I don't swing you in your face, you ugly piece.
Don't worry.
You sick.
I wonder about the whole Republicans to a high standard, like we're not dealing with the consequence of the Biden administration. I mean, look at the things we're having to deal with today, and they give them a pass, like they've been perfect these last 4 years. Yeah. Where's your outrage for that woman that was asleep on the New York City subway by that illegal Guatemalan? How about Lake and Raleigh? Yeah, where's your outrage for women? Like you said, you would stand up for women? Yeah. You just regurgitated all the talking points that you hear on CNN and MSNBC. Yes. Social Security, women, racism. If Social Security is no longer here, it's because it's the mismanagement of our government over our tax dollars. It has nothing to do with just Republicans or just Democrats. That's our government as a whole. Yeah. You can't pinpoint and say, oh, it's the Democrats' fault. You can't say it's the Republican fault. That's why we have DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, so we stop wasting money. Yeah. But you can't celebrate that idea that the Republicans came up with. Everything's Republican is bad, 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 bad. Yeah, that woman is nuts. Everything she said was a talking point by the left on TV. It was a lot too. And it's like, when you think of a Kamala supporter and a woman, that's what comes up in my mind is that image. Yeah. Just loud and just combative and she came off like an angry black woman, didn't she? I hope that don't go airborne. If that happens, if that goes viral, and it's a virus that you pick up, the angry black woman flu. Oh man, it's going to infect the good Republicans. Yeah. Hey, you in the hospital? Hey man, you caught the black woman virus. What's wrong with you? The liberal black woman, not the black woman, the liberal. It's a joke. Hey, I'm convinced. What are you convinced of? That people who support the Democrat Party are the one of two things. You're not paying attention what's going on in this country. Mm-hmm. Low information voter. You're low information and you're just lazy. You don't pay attention. Mm-hmm. Or there's a capacity issue. It's one of two things. And I think the majority of y'all is low capacity. And because they feed on your ignorance, and they disseminate this information that's all lies and it misrepresents who Republicans are, and y'all fall for it. But you know what the common denominator of all these people that think this way, right? It's always a woman, right? Regardless of their color, their background, or ethnicity, and it's always an alphabet person. You think she's an alphabet person? No, she's definitely a woman. But I'm just saying, people think like this. It's more common in alphabet people, especially the men. Yeah. Right, and the women. But it's more prominent in men and women in general, whether it's black or white. It's just this type of thinking. It's low information, low capacity. Just stupid. Yeah. I wonder how this whole conversation started. He's probably wearing a Trump hat. She probably said something. You know, she reminds me of a lady I was sitting beside on the airplane. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I remember her. Remember that, Chris? She looked just like that woman. You know what? I bet it was her. No, it can't be. I was sitting on my phone just minding my own business looking at my cryptocurrency, my Bitcoin, right? And she said, I hope you bought that low. I was like, what you looking at my phone for? You know? She's like real nosy. Yeah. And then we got talking. She brought up politics. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. And she started talking about Ron DeSantis. And then...
I remember you was right in front of me.
Yeah, and I just kept my cool because I know that woman was nuts. Then she started talking about the Indian fella, the brown guy. What's his name?
For Vic Ramaswamy.
Right? She started talking about him. And she started like badmouthing Republicans. I'm like, she said, who you voting for? I said, well, personally, I want to make America great again. But I said it with a joke and I was smiling. You ought to seen like the demeanor on that woman's face. Just it's like her life just got sucked out of her.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And what's crazy? I'm in the window seat. My wife's in the middle seat, and she's in the aisle seat, and she's looking at my phone while she's sitting over there. I know nothing about these people. These people are like nosy.
Yeah.
Then everybody's business. Just like when COVID was a thing. Oh, look, they got all those people over. I'm calling the cops. You were supposed to have but 3 people over the house. You're spreading COVID. It's a super spreader event.
Yeah.
It's something wrong with those people.
Yeah.
Really wrong.
They definitely have that gene that's more prone to be more susceptible to love communism.
I'm standing up for women. I'm trying to protect women. What about Lake and Riley? What about that woman on the New York City subway?
How about the women that's in female sports and they have to compete with men? Where's all this?
Yeah, how about that woman in volleyball got spiked in the head in the game?
Concussion.
She's got a cousin. She has neurological and brain damage.
Yeah.
What about her? You gonna speak up for her, you stupid fuck? This is nuts.
Yeah, man. But this way of thinking is more prevalent in women, liberal women, and the alphabet people.
Why you call them liberal? They're not even liberal, Kevin.
Well, progressive women. Progressive.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm bad-mouthing liberals. Liberals and conservatives are like this. But over the last 8 years, progressive have hijacked that term liberal.
Yeah, Trump is liberal.
Yeah. I'm for the most part, I'm liberal. But I live by conservative values. But I could care less what other people do.
Socially, I'm liberal.
Yeah.
Politically, I lean more conservative.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm liberal, right? But I would never, ever, ever, ever vote for another Democrat. Why? Because liberalism and progressivism is the gateway drug to crazy town. I will always forward. Shut up. Let me finish talking. I will always going forward. I will never vote for the left anymore.
No.
I will always vote for the right. I will always vote for somebody with conservative values.
Kevin, liberal like Clinton.
Yeah.
The Clintons, Bidens, they was tough on crime. They was against gay marriage.
Right.
That was a liberal policy. They just went progressive.
Right.
Liberals and conservatives are pretty much like this.
Bill Clinton, all these people you talk about, they're not. They take up for Kamala. They take up for
I'm
that.
talking about old school. Before they were progressive,
but they're
when they were liberal.
But they no longer think that way.
Yeah, hey man, are you listening?
They actually, Obama and Bill Clinton was actually campaigning for Kamala.
Okay, I get that, but they used to be liberal. He used to call like criminals and like Biden super predators.
But Keith, that's why I said liberalism is a gateway drug to progressivism.
No, it's not.
There it is.
No, it's not.
I just proved it.
Progressive, whatever you want to call it, that's a cancer.
Yeah, but it always derives from liberalism.
Okay, I get it.
Reagan even said it.
Yeah, Reagan said it.
Reagan. The prophet Reagan, one of the best white men that's ever walked the face of this earth.
Yeah.
He said that. He said what? Freedom is only one generation.
Well, he said communism is going to come to this country by the way of liberalism.
That's why I say that. I learned that from a great white man.
A great white man.
That's a damn great white man. I salute you. Reagan and his descendants.
That woman is proof. That woman is proof white privilege does not exist. Look at her. She's throwing it all away.
It's nothing there to throw away.
They acting like an angry black woman.
Keith, it's nothing to throw away. Did you see that?
Yeah. Show's over. Trump's your president.
Yeah.